we are actually trying to take you to the importance of this very campaign. The campaign that Piyush Goyal is going through. This has been a BJP dominant seat. Mumbai North, for that matter, is a seat which is dominated by Gujaratis as well as North Indians. This very seat had BJP's Ram Nayak, who was contesting all this for a very long time, say 10 years back. Last 2 terms has been Gopal Shetty, the sitting MP from this very seat. In fact, this very seat also has seen a lot of star power that has dominated this seat. In fact, Govinda was an MP for this very seat in 2009, following which Gopal Shetty was the candidate for from 2014-2019. However, due to his age is where he's not been given this very he was not given candidature for this seat. In fact, Piyush Goyal, who's a 3 times Rajya Sabha MP, is now the one who's contesting for the first time for Lok Sabha from this very seat. And this in fact sees Bombay Boys future for the first time entering and contesting a Lok Sabha seat, a safe seat of BJP for that matter, if you can really say. Earlier in the last elections, we'd seen that Gopal Shetty was the highest vote-winning MLA from this very seat, polling more than 7 lakh votes, following which it was Urmila Matondkar. She was defeated by 5 lakh votes. And this is where we see Piyush Goyal is now contesting from this seat. Sir, you're on a campaign trail today. Sir, you have had 19 engagements in the day. How does your day actually look like, and how does it mean for you to in fact foray into the Lok Sabha?
This is Modi ji's magic.
Sir, how do you think you'll go ahead with the campaigning? This is a BJP dominant seat. And how do you see the love of the people ready for you here?
The whole country stands with Prime Minister Modi. North Mumbai is going to give a sweeping victory to show that the country stands with Mr. Modi. The people of North Mumbai are sending their wishes and blessings to Prime Minister Modi to make India a developed nation by 2047.
So that 1%, we are seeing 400 par is the mantra that Modi ji has given for the entire nation. You would be in fact a part of that 1% who will be contributing to the 400 par. How will you take this forward for the next 2 months? So yes, that was Piyush Goyal, who in fact has held several high portfolios in the central government, which also includes the railway ministry in the earlier term. Right now he holds commerce and industry ministry. And right here you see, right behind me, the kind of support that Piyush Goyal receives right here in Mumbai North. And while we see today he's here at Borivali, wherein he is visiting the Shiv Mandir. This is in fact in the Gorai area of where he'll be visiting this Shiv Mandir. And the love that you see, this very area, if you see, is a typical Gujarati and a North Indian dominated belt. And right here, the kind of love that people residing here have gathered, in the kind of love that they've shown. This is not in fact the first such campaign that Piyush Goyal is having in Mumbai. But in fact, before this, as soon as his candidature was announced, he had visited Siddhivinayak temple. Apart from that, he had also travelled in Mumbai local, which is going to be the lifeline of Mumbai. In fact, while travelling in Mumbai local, Piyush Goyal had mentioned how he has always been a Mumbai boy. He comes from a family which has been into politics, and of course, not the first time he's campaigning for an election. Before this, for his mother, Chandrakanta Goyal also, he was campaigning. He used to campaign for her as well when she was contesting for Vidhan Sabha, and which is where this is in fact the first time for him in an individual capacity that he's campaigning here for Lok Sabha. But he comes from a seasoned family from Sion, a Mumbai boy who was studying in Don Bosco at Matunga. In fact, his house in Sion is known to be a place where there were discussions regarding alliance between BJP and Shiv Sena that took place, say, almost 3 decades back. But right here, right now, we see that this seasoned politician who has never contested from Lok Sabha is setting his foot, and the election campaign has already begun for him. It in fact started right from when his candidature was announced. He visited Siddhivinayak Temple. Siddhivinayak Temple, giving you a brief background of what it means to in fact visit Siddhivinayak Temple, take blessings. In Mumbai, it's believed that anything that is auspicious begins from that very place, begins from Siddhivinayak Temple, and which is where, after visiting that, he took a route via Mumbai locals, when he was accompanied by BJP Mumbai chief, that is Ashish Shelar as well, and following which, taking this very route, he had in fact reached Borivali, which is his constituency. Speaking a bit about this constituency as well, where he is going to contest from. This has 6 Vidhan Sabha seats, which includes Borivali, Charkop, Kandivali, Dahisar, among other areas, is what he's contesting for. And right here, after a long day, after having more than 19 engagements in the day, he is here to take blessings at this Shiva temple in Gorai. And this is the beginning of his, in fact, campaign trail. And amidst all of this, while he takes the blessings of Lord Shiva here, this is a symbolic way wherein he is in fact reaching out to people, and also apart from that, taking blessings of various deities to begin his campaign trail.
आशीर्वाद या भव्य स्वागत मी गोष्टी मी किंवा पण बोलणार नाही. तुमचा खूप 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 आभार. मैं समझता हूं कि पूरे भारत में जो प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के लिए आज सभी के दिल में प्रेम है, सभी के दिल में विश्वास है, उसका एक छोटा प्रतीक आज हम सब ने देखा यहाँ पर. जिस प्रकार से मोदी जी ने विश्व में भारत की साख बनाई है, जिस प्रकार से मोदी जी ने देश की आस्था भी संभाली, देश की अस्मिता को भी संभाल के रखा और देश की अर्थव्यवस्था को नई ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचाया. अब तो ये सिर्फ ट्रेलर था, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. और प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी तो दिल से चाहते कि कोई एक व्यक्ति पीछे न रहे. आज लाखों करोड़ रुपए निवेश हो रहा है इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. आज विश्व की 5-6 सबसे बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था है और मोदी जी के तीसरा टर्म भेजेगा मोदी जी को. फिर एक बार आवाज तो मंदिर के बाहर नहीं सुनाई देती. फिर एक बार ये आवाज उनको दिल्ली में पहुंचेगी.
Piyush Goyal, who is in fact a minister and an MP from Rajya Sabha, his day today has begun at 9 a.m. wherein he has gone through the entire Borivali constituency. In fact, there were 19 locations across Borivali that he visited. This also included Haveli Temple, apart from that Swaminarayan Temple, and this was the Shiv Temple that he's visiting from here. He'll be heading to Swaminarayan Temple, which would be his last visit for the day before he heads at 10 p.m. to Delhi. It's been a long day campaigning for Piyush Goyal. In fact, this very constituency that we speak of is expected to see a lot of star power. We've seen from Mahayuti, it was Govinda, who's an actor, who has joined the Eknath Shinde camp. Possibly he is one of the star campaigners, so possibly we'll also see him campaigning along with Piyush Goyal. In fact, speaking to sources, the only target that Piyush Goyal now has is to cross the 8 lakh mark. This very constituency has in fact voters more than 15 lakh. There are 6 constituencies in this and the voters here are approximately more than around 15 lakhs, and Last year, Gopal Shetty was the highest. Gopal Shetty got the highest share of votes here, say more than 7 lakhs, followed by which was Urmila Matondkar with only 2 lakh votes. As of now, the MV Alliance has not really announced their candidate from this very constituency yet, but Piyush Goyal has already started his campaign on Friday after he comes back from the cabinet meeting on Thursday. Is where he'll again start the campaigning at Kandivali. Each and every location which is in his constituency is targeting each day so that you can reach out to all his voters. Today's day was an action-packed day with a mix of businessmen, also meeting families, and apart from that he also met BJP Karyakartas later in the evening when he spoke to them about the election strategy. Apart from that, he's also visited various temples. So it has been a mix of an action-packed day for Piyush Goyal before he heads to Delhi today. But also speaking of the message that he conveyed to people who had gathered here, he spoke of various issues. The message was crystal clear that it is a third term for Prime Minister Narendra Modi that needs to be given by the voters. The mandate was that all of these people who are campaigning for a third term for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it is to work towards the development of women, children. Apart from that, also focusing on infrastructure and also focusing on smaller traders or smaller businessmen as well, who is in fact the focus area, who has been the focus area for BJP all throughout. So yeah, the message was crystal clear when he spoke to his voters. The message was crystal clear that again, when the third term comes in for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, all of these people who are campaigning right now, when they become the MPs from Lok Sabha, they would be working for the betterment of women, they're working for the betterment of children, and also working for the betterment of small-time traders or businessmen, and working to improve the infrastructure in the country. So this was the message that was clearly conveyed. That was clearly conveyed by Piyush Goyal when he spoke to his voters. This was his second last stop before he heads to Swaminarayan Temple, which would be his last stop for the day, and then he heads to Delhi from here. This was a small part of the campaign trail that we took you through with Piyush Goyal. This was at Borivali, and again, the next campaigning trail that happens to Piyush Goyal will happen at Kandivali, which is one of his another constituency. Gorai area. This was the Shiv Sambhu Charitable Trust, and around me was in fact the society where Piyush Goyal was campaigning just a while back. In fact, he received a humongous support, a grand welcome right here with fireworks, and also people in fact did an aarti of him. They also showered flowers on him. This constituency that we speak of, Borivali constituency for that matter, has been a stronghold of BJP for a very long time. Gopal Shetty was a 2-time MLA. Before that, there was Govinda, but Govinda, of course, contested from Congress seat. Before that, there was Ram Naik, who also held a respectable position in this very constituency. A stronghold for BJP is where Piyush Goyal is now contesting for his first time in Lok Sabha. And this is where we are. We try to speak to some of these people, try and understand what their reaction is like, what do they really feel about the whole campaign that has really begun for Piyush Goyal. Sir, बताइए, आज हमने देखा कि कुछ पीयूष गोयल जी यहाँ पे आए थे, आप लोग ने एक बहुत अच्छा वेलकम किया उनको, उनकी आरती उतारी. ये जो है हमेशा बीजेपी की स्ट्रॉन्ग सीट रही है. फिलहाल कैसा माहौल है, कैसी फीलिंग थी जहाँ पीयूष गोयल जी आके एक बार आपसे मिले तब?
माहौल तो मुझे आपसे पूछना चाहिए, क्योंकि आपने देखा क्या उत्साह, क्या जोरदार स्वागत हुआ, जंगी स्वागत, क्योंकि पूरे पब्लिक, ये कोई बुलाया नहीं, क्योंकि हमें पता चला पीयूष गोयल जी बोरीवली ईस्ट में आ रहे, तो हमने उनको एक रिक्वेस्ट किया. हमारे इधर शिव शंभो चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट है जो सुयोग माडिक जी का है, यहाँ के अध्यक्ष बाला पारकर है, अमित कदम, हम लोग ने एक रिक्वेस्ट किया और हमारी रिक्वेस्ट उन्होंने विदिन 3 घंटे में मान लिया. और हम लोग ने 3 घंटे में देखा, खाली बताया सब सोसाइटी वाले को, तो आपने देखा हर एक महिला भले तैयार नहीं थे, लेकिन पूरा आरती का थाली वगैरह सब लेके सब आ गए इधर और पीयूष जी का भव्य स्वागत किया. क्योंकि 100% पीयूष जी की सब लाइक करते, क्योंकि यहाँ पे गोपाल शेट्टी ने जो काम किया, गोपाल शेट्टी जी हो, सुनील राणे हो, सब उन्होंने काम किया, तो 100% हम लोग पीयूष गोयल से भी यही उम्मीद रखेंगे.
ये देख रहे हैं कि पीयूष गोयल एक नया चेहरा है इस एरिया के लिए. गोपाल शेट्टी जी को तो आप लोग सब जानते हैं कि वो इसके पहले भी जो है विधानसभा में थे, आप लोग ने उनको ही विधानसभा के लिए सिलेक्ट किया था, फिर से एमपी के लिए सिलेक्ट किया. अब पीयूष गोयल जी एक नया चेहरा है, ऑफ कोर्स मिनिस्टर रहे हैं इतने सालों तक, लेकिन लोकसभा में उनका जो है पहला टर्म है जहां पहली बार वो इलेक्शन कॉन्टेस्ट कर रहे हैं. तो कैसा सपोर्ट होगा आप लोग का यहाँ पे?
नहीं, ये नया चेहरा हम लोग के लिए तो नया चेहरा नहीं है, क्योंकि पीयूष गोयल जी जब मिनिस्टर थे तभी भी बोरीवली आते थे। इधर यहाँ के लोगों के लिए जो रेलवे, जो बोरीवली स्टेशन वगैरह सब गोपाल शेट्टी जी जब उनको लेके आते थे, तो 100% हमारे लिए कोई नया चेहरा नहीं है, हमारे लिए जूना चेहरा, और हमारे लिए काम करेंगे 100% ये करेंगे।
सर आप बताइए, ऑफकोर्स हम दिख रहे हैं लोकसभा एक बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म होता है, बड़े इश्यूज होते हैं इस पे, लेकिन जहां हम बात करें स्पेसिफिकली, ये हमेशा बीजेपी की एक स्ट्रॉन्ग होल्ड सीट रही है। इसके पहले राम नायक जी को अच्छा सपोर्ट मिला था, गोपाल शेट्टी जी को अच्छा सपोर्ट मिला था, और ये वो भी सीट है जहाँ पे काफी स्टार पावर होता है, स्टार कैंपेनर्स आते हैं। तो इस लोकसभा इलेक्शन में आप लोग किसकी, मतलब व्हाट डू यू लुक फॉरवर्ड टू बेसिकली?
क्या मैम मालूम है कि यहाँ पूरे बोरीवली क्षेत्र में या पूरी इनके पूरे इसमें आज तक गोपाल शेट्टी साहब ने, राम नाईक साहब ने इतने अच्छी तरह काम किया हुआ है कि ये अभी तक लोगों के नज़र में है, दिमाग में है। उसके लिए ये हर सीट, मतलब हर बार उसी इसमें प्लेटफॉर्म में इन लोग हर जन खड़े रह जाते हैं, क्योंकि इनका काम बोलता है, इनका काम बोलता है। अभी पीयूष गोयल जी आए हैं, पीयूष गोयल जी को कुछ ज्यादा यहाँ करना नहीं पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आते ही उनको जो स्वागत मिला है, हर जगह से उनका जो सत्कार हुआ है, हर जगह लोगों ने उन्हें सराहा है, तो वैसे ही आगे भी लोग उनके लिए हमेशा खड़े रहेंगे। और यह कैसा है, जैसे अयोध्या में राम मंदिर का वातावरण बना है, वैसे ही लोगों का यहाँ का भी वातावरण वैसे ही है कि लोग भक्तिमय वातावरण चाहते हैं, लोग आस्था से जुड़ना चाहते हैं, लोग हर एक चीज से ऐसे जुड़ना चाहते हैं जिसमें राम बसे हो, महादेव बसे हो, ऐसे लोगों से। तो ये बीजेपी का जो वातावरण है ये बोरीवली में बहुत अच्छी तरह फैला हुआ है। आज बोरीवली में आप हर जगह जाओ, हर जगह देखो, आज आपको हर सीट पे एक ही चर्चा मिलेगी, जो ये होगा कि नहीं पीयूष गोयल जी है, हम जीती जाएंगे करके, पीयूष गोयल जी जीती जाएंगे। क्योंकि गोपाल शेट्टी साहब जब आए थे और जीते थे, बहुत मतलब भारी संख्या से जीते हुए थे, तो लोगों के दिमाग में अभी भी है कि चर्चित है कि गोपाल शेट्टी साहब भी वैसे ही है। और उनके मतलब गोपाल शेट्टी जी के बाद सुनील राणे जी का काम भी ऐसा बोलता है कि उन्होंने हर जगह का जो टेंशन था, जो बोरीवली से जुड़ा हुआ था पहला, जो कभी खाली होने वाला नहीं था, जो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं हो रहे थे, वो सुनील राणे जी ने आके इस स्तर पे वो काम सारे करवा दिए हैं। उसके लिए लोगों का बीजेपी की तरफ जो आकर्षण था और भी ज्यादा तरफ बढ़ गया है।
We'll also like to speak to some of the females here who had in fact welcomed पीयूष गोयल। मैम बताइए, हम देख रहे थे खुद पीयूष गोयल जी ने वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट के बारे में कहा, वुमेन आगे कैसे बढ़ सकते हैं, बच्चे आगे कैसे बढ़ सकते हैं, उसके बारे में कहा। तो आप बताइए कि क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन है पीयूष गोयल जी से या फिर मोदी जी से, अगर तीसरा टर्म मिले तो?
पहले तो मैं बताना चाहूँगी, बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से उन्होंने हमें बताया बीजेपी के बारे में, और हम बहुत खुश है। एक ऐसा चेहरा आ रहा है कि जनता के लिए सिर्फ चेहरे या नाम काफ़ी नहीं होते, काम चाहिए। तो हमारे एरिया में उन्होंने काम किया है, सुनील राणे जी ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया, और उन्हीं के बिहाफ पे वो भी आए हैं, तो हम बहुत अच्छा फील करें, और उनसे काफ़ी उम्मीदें हैं हमको। हमने हमारे बचत गट के रिलेटेड कुछ क्वेश्चंस भी रखे, उन्होंने उनको बहुत अच्छे से आंसर भी किया, और बहुत सारी योजनाएं भी हमें वो बताने वाले हैं। तो हम यही एक्सपेक्टेशन करते हैं कि जो वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट की उन्होंने बात की, तो डेफिनेटली वो लाएंगे वो।
Right. So these were some of the people. In fact, they spoke of various issues that they had. In fact, they spoke of different aspects that were spoken about by Piyush Goyal. And here, it looks like the thumping majority that Gopal Shetty received in the previous election, it would continue. That streak would continue for BJP right here in the Mumbai North constituency.